actually opposite the Jaffna Fort. This was just done by the British, by the Dutch. When the Portuguese came, the Jaffna Fort was actually Jaffna was under there was a Jaffna kingdom, and later the Jaffna kingdom was defeated by the Portuguese during the court era. And now I am looking at this lagoon here, okay, and you will see, what you see is, this is what you see, and these are all sea cucumber pens, and you will see in every sea cucumber pen is 1 acre, and there is a guard hut. The guard hut is to prevent people stealing, and the sea cucumber is actually called the sandfish, and they are crawling at the bottom, and they are the scavengers. So this is a small story about the sea cucumber farming. Today I am in Jaffna on Aralai Road, Jaffna, and here I have come to this Sugant. This is a sea cucumber processing factory, and I am coming in, and so here we are going to see the process, how it's done. Vanakkam. So, and this is a very large operation. This is one of the largest in Sri Lanka. For sanitation reasons, we have changed properly for the visit, and everybody has changed, and I myself have to change. So here we are, all the boots.
Somebody's wearing boots, somebody's not.
Yes, yes.
You want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Our raw material from
Yes.
here.
This is the raw material.
Oh, this is the sandfish.
This is the sand called sandfish,
sandfish.
no? This is the live way how they look.
Oh,
And
very
yes, this is how it is. Yes. Because for sanitary reasons, I'm not going to touch it, because
the most costly one.
these are the most expensive, and this is endangered, no?
Oh,
And this is being cleaned. At the moment, it's being cleaned.
Almost all sea cucumbers are in endangered species.
These are all endangered
Oh.
species. This is what they do. They clean it like that.
They will cut near to the anus part.
They cut it from the end, no?
Oh, they will put only a 1 inch or 2 inch.
1 inch cut. This is a 1 inch cut they are putting.
It's not, should be more or less.
Oh yes, more or less 1 inch.
Oh.
Yes. This
Because
is
it will affect the
Yeah.
appearance also.
appearance. Yes. This is how it is. Yes. After cutting, if you leave it for a few minutes, the internal organs will all be expelled. This is what happens. And what is the type of sea cucumber this is?
Sandfish.
This is a sandfish.
Sandfish.
Polydorias scabra, scientific name.
Ah,
Common name is sandfish.
sandfish. They are all common sandfish. But this
And
is
also there is a specific name called Jaffna ade also.
Jaffna ade.
Oh.
It's only found in Jaffna area?
Oh, mostly. Oh.
Mostly in Jaffna. Not in other countries?
Other countries they are there.
In the Indian
Oh.
Ocean. In the Indian Ocean this is found, no?
But they are banned no in India.
In India it's banned, no?
Oh.
Only in Sri Lanka it's
Sri Lanka.
allowed. Right. Right, understood. This is how it's cleaned.
It's a
nature also.
This is the gut part.
Yeah, this is the gut.
This is the respiratory system.
Respiratory system. That is how this respiratory. And that is
this is like,
yeah, that is how it looks, no?
this is gut part.
That's the
You
gut.
can see,
That's
no?
the gut. Yeah.
This one is gut.
Yes.
And this yellow color one is the respiratory.
I see. Yes.
These are sperms.
This is sperm.
Oh.
This is sperm. That's the sperm, right? I see. That is the sperm. Okay.
Ready.
Very interesting. Quite a process.
Close
Yes.
picture.
Yes. That's the sperm, is it? Yes. That is the sperm and the guts and the respiratory system. So this is what it is, right? Fine, got it. See, now this is all cleaned up for sand and all that before it's being processed. They spawn about 1 million over eggs, but the success rate is really less than even 1%, only like 0.5%. And since they are very sensitive for climate conditions, various changes, they don't survive and they tend to die very quickly. So that is why it's considered endangered, and in some countries it is banned for export or sale. So This is the yes, this is another variety. Yes, yes. This is also clean, and now this is where they have put non-iodized salt as to preserve it, and this is the salt that is there, and here the what is this one? Here I can see a big boiler here, and I'm sure they are trying to boil this. I will ask this, and these machineries looks like from China, and this machinery, and the staff, one section of the staff cannot go to the other section for due to contamination. So if they are working in this section, that means they cannot go to another section. So that is this level of hygiene that is there. So because these factories are European Union FDA certified. So since they export to some of these Asian countries, but they have the certification for these things. So here we are all explaining to us how it is done. Robin, what is this boiler?
They're coming from there.
Yes.
After cleaning the gut.
Yeah. So after the cleaning the gut, they boil here. They boil. After they boil only, they put the salt and preserve it. Right. Understood. What's the temperature on this?
Normally it will boil around 100 degrees Celsius.
100 Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius. Right.
And it will boil around 20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes. Right. Okay. I got it. Excellent.
So all the microbes and bacteria will be removed.
All the microorganisms will be, bacteria will be removed. Right.
Because the microbial hazard will be eliminated
Through the boiling process. Right. Actually, it is really wonderful learning, and we see another industry that people never see. So this is something that needs to be learned for others. And now we are moving to this section, and this is another variety of sea cucumber.
After boiling, they will put the salt in.
Yes.
For 1 day.
Yes. This is after boiling or before boiling?
After boiling, they will put salt in. After salting,
Yes.
then other day they will get the sea cucumbers.
Right.
They will put it in the normal water.
Right.
Then only there are some calcium layers.
Yes.
So they will soak it in normal water.
Right.
And the calcium layer will be loosened.
Right. I see. So now, how long do you keep in the salt? 1 day?
For 1 day.
For 1 day.
One night.
For one night you keep it in the salt preserve, then you come and put it here and wash all the salt off. Yes, because of this. Because if it is with calcium, it's become harder, no? Harder. So now you wash the salt. This is another variety of seaweed. Same one we saw.
Same one, but it's a big size.
That's the bigger one. This is the smaller one. This is the same. Right.
It would be around 900 grams or 800 grams.
When you took it, it's about 900 grams. Right.
Around 1 kilo also
They have,
this one.
yeah. So some of them about 1 kilo, After cleaning, this is the size it becomes to.
It was around 1 kilo, 1 kilo, 100 grams like that.
Right. Okay. Wow. So it is more than 1 kilo, but then after that only you get to that size. It's not small. That's a different kind.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see the difference now?
Yeah. There's a difference in these two. Yes.
These are calcium layers.
Yeah, these are calcium layers. These are all cleaned out.
Completely.
Complete calcium layers removed.
Because it will affect the final quality.
Yes.
Because the buyer will depend on the prices according to
The level of remove. Yeah. Because naturally it has a calcium layer.
Calcium layer.
So the calcium.
More calcium, then the price will be reduced.
Yes. So now when it's cleaned like this, you get a higher price. Higher price for this.
Here the honey cover we can see
Yes.
in normal water.
Yes.
If you dip.
Yeah. Dip it in the normal water.
You can see more clearly.
Yes.
Calcium layer.
The calcium layer. Yes. You
Then
can
they
see.
will put it and see it. then
They check like that by
oh.
putting the water and they rub it off. They scrub all this. Scrub the calcium. Oh yes, all done manually one by one. Oh, this is very it's quite a task, no, very labor intensive task, because very quality conscious. You have to remove everything.
And if they press very hardly, the skin will be damaged.
Yeah, you can't press too hard to damage the skin. So these people have the experience to do that. Wow, really amazing. The quality process is very stringent, and after cleaning there is a process to check the quality, and if there is any more calcium they will send it back and clean it again. And these staff are generational staff, that they have been doing the same job for generations. From small days they have been doing this, so they are very much versed in this process. So one of these sea cucumbers, although it's processed, is about a kilo and about 8 to 9 months old. And the international standard set by the government is, if it is less than 350 grams, you cannot harvest. You have to harvest beyond that. So this is the ISO standard also. Drying system where they dry by nature, and these are polyfiber carbon sheets, and the temperature here is probably about like 45 to 50 degrees because of the greenhouse effect. And this is how they dry it, and the drying process is they boil 3 times and then they salt twice, and finally after that, after being cleaned, then they bring it here. So after being cleaned they get boiled again and then salted. So this is the process, and finally it is shrink to this. So it reduced to by about 6 times the weight. It loses 6 times the weight, no? It will lose the weight by about 6 times, no?
Normally we can get only 10 to 15%.
10 to 15%. So 15% means about 5 to 6 times. Yes, yes, it shrinks. Yeah. Correct. So this is how you will see that's being done. How long do you dry this?
It will depend on the size
and the weather, depending on the size and how hot this weather is.
It will take around 7 to 14 days to dry.
You dry 7 to 14 days.
14 days.
Yeah.
After brushing we will put it dry.
Yes.
You can see the salt particles.
Yeah, salt particles. Yes.
So then again we will wash it and boil it.
You'll wash it again, and after this you'll wash it and boil it again, no?
Again. Because to remove the salt particles,
Yes.
there are some inside the
Various
also.
things. Yeah.
Soda salt.
Yes. Already you have boiled now twice already.
Twice.
Salted once. So one more process of boiling and salting. One more process. Yes. This place is really hot,
Really hot.
but it's I mean you need that.
Oh,
You need 14 days to dry.
14 days.
Right. Amazing.
And also, if there's any rainy days or
Yeah.
sometimes you can use the heat machine.
You have this heat machine during rainy days, and you have this exhaust to expel the hot air, and then the other one to bring in the cold air and circulate the air. And this is the like a heater, right? Then you have 2 of these heaters. Fantastic. After drying, they bring it to this particular room, and in this room there are dehumidifiers, so to expel all the moisture. And they also have a AC where it is cooled at 24 degrees Celsius. And this is this particular room is the almost the final of the drying process. After the humidifier for a day or 2, what they do is they will through this door they will pass it on to this processing, which we will see the next step. So this is the grading room, and here they are. So what happens here now?
I mean, this grading machine
Yes.
will grade it according to the weight range.
According to the weight,
So,
yes.
you can see the weight range,
Yeah.
to 5 gram to 7.9 gram
Yes,
one
yes,
category,
yes.
and 8 to 9.9, 17 to 26.9 like
Yeah,
that.
different weights of the different categories.
They
Right.
separate the seed.
Okay, so as for the weight, if you send it like that, now
There's a sensor.
There is a sensor.
Sensor is in
yeah, yes. So once you send the sensor, it will know the weight and it will pick it up. Send it again, yeah, there. So it will go, if it is heavier, it will go there and collect it. So this is how they will process it. There it goes and it's collected. Now it's going. Yeah. As per grade, it will get sorted out. And this sensor determines the grade and where it will go to. There. All according to the weight. And here also you will see the weight that's coming
and also
in.
you can count the pieces, total
See,
pieces, you know.
and how many pieces went in also is
pieces.
counted. Yeah.
And also total weight also.
Yeah, total weight.
Total
and
weight.
total weight and also here.
And also pieces for each category also you can get it from this side.
Yeah, yeah.
8,
Weight,
0, 1,
each category,
4.
for each type.
Oh.
So as it goes, the weight changes. See, now it changes differently. Yeah. Yeah, that is it. So that is how, as it goes, it will change the weight. Now we will see the next one. Yeah, the weight is changing. Yeah, weight is changing. And as it goes, it is getting sorted now. Once of the same similar weight, they all go there. There you go. That's how it's done.
15 to 25 here, right?
Yeah. So some has about 15 to 25 per kilo. Some has about 45 per kilo.
All 70s, 90s, 25s, those areas. Here less than 50.
Yeah. So what is about 100 or 1 kilo, 1,000 grams? Is it?
Oh.
1,000 grams. But once it is processed, it becomes about like 100 grams, 120 grams. No. So reduced to that level. Right.
You can get only maximum 15%.
15%, yeah, out of 100. So you lose about the 6 times the weight. Water weight is reduced. Now these are they dried?
Yes.
They are dried.
They are dried.
They are dried. They are dried. They are
It's
dried.
like very
These are
stone.
yeah. It's like a.
You can feel that.
Actually, it's quite hard. You see, it's quite hard. You see, it's dried. This is the final product, and in this, this label says 50 pieces per kilo. So then there are other ones that has a different. It's all on weight. How many sea cucumbers are there?
Most important thing, they
Yes.
use the name of the farmer.
Yeah, they use
because-
here they label from which farmer it came from.
It is very important
yeah.
if something happens
It's a-
at the
yeah,
export market.
yes, so they-
it will return to that one.
Yeah, not only they grade it and sort it, they also have the name of the farmer who gave this. So in this one, a kilo has 60 pieces. So in this one, a kilo has about 80 pieces. So here, a kilo has 110 pieces. And this has 30 pieces. So they are sorted out. And here, as it says, 80 pieces, but the name of the farmer. Okay. This is how. And in the, there is a limit also. It cannot go above 180 pieces. Otherwise, the sea cucumber or the sandfish will be too small. You see, here 40 pieces per kilo. There, that is that. So that is how.
Second quality.
That is the. These are kind of rejects, second quality. So that is separated. And here we have these coolers, and they are blowing the air at 22 Celsius to 24. And this dehumidifier also absorbs all the moisture out of this. Any remaining moisture is done. So this is how it is processed. They are all,
Pieces, you can see.
these are big, no? Yeah, these are big, and they are dried so hard, very dried, very hard. These are very big, but they don't say how many per kilo.
It's a mixed one.
It's a mixed one.
And we haven't graded yet.
They have not graded those, right?
We got it from the dryer
Right.
directly here.
Yeah, so these are not graded yet. Okay.
So when the packing day, we will.
Yeah, then you grade again. Yeah, understood. So this is how it is. This is called disco.
Mainly night diving they collect.
They collect in during night diving. So this is a low value, is it?
High value.
This is high value. These are selected high
The
value.
sandwich, this is the second value.
This is the second most valuable of the sandfish, and this one is of.
Least value.
This is the least value, no? These are
Free Madanga.
this is the least value. So this is the least value of the sandfish, and much lesser. So the rest are, as you can see, of a similar variety and of standard value. Okay, this is what you will have to go for some sea cucumber meal. This is what you will get overseas. And since the locals don't eat, and only the Chinese, Koreans, and the Japanese enjoy the sea cucumber as a dish. So other nationalities are learning to acquire the taste. So this is what it is. And also harvesting sea cucumber is also controlled by the Ministry of Fisheries, and there's a lot of controls for not over harvesting. However, every month they will spawn about 1 million eggs each, and the percentage of success is less than 1% at times. This is the grading size, like what was like 1 kilo 200 grams is about now 110 grams. So there's about 10 pieces for a kilo, roughly like that. So here this is how it goes. So this is the calculation based, and this is the final thing. Is being packed in 15 kilo boxes, and they pack about 1,500 per time, so that to reduce air logistics. And then it is generally sent by air freight because of a high value item. So, and also instead of keeping it by sending by sea, which can do some additional moisture and the damages, so it is by air freight. So this is where finally it goes out from this door. Finally the factory tour is over, and now we are now moving next to the see the farms in the sea, and this is what it is. So here we go. There we go. This is how it's graded, and you will see starting from the first one, 10 pieces per kilo, and then the medium size is about 40 pieces, and finally 150 pieces. So this is how the sizes are graded, and they are packed accordingly. So sandfish is also known as sea cucumber, commonly known as sea cucumber, but this is actually a sandfish. And in Sinhala it's called Mudu Kudalla, sea leech in Sinhala, but actually it's the sea cucumber. This is a poster of the type of sea cucumbers or sandfish available, and there are various scientific names. So I am going to bring it closer to have a look. So this is called the Actipoingia. I don't know how to even pronounce it, but Bohachin, this is what it is. And then there is another one called Holothuria. So similarly, see, they are all different. So we think only sea cucumber is only one type, but there are, as you can see here, so many varieties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 varieties are shown in this poster. So this gives you an idea of the type of sea cucumbers globally available. This is a poster done by the National Research Council about the process from the beginning to the end. So this is a poster done by them, and so here this is what it is, and I'll show you finally. This is where it's done. National Research Council of Sri Lanka. So actually it's quite a process that people don't know. People just think that this is just taken from the sea, dried and just sold. It meets a lot of hygienic, safety, food safety conditions and terms. And to pass that, they have been tested by the EU so that you can be sold in European countries, USA, under the FDA, and also in other countries. The strictest of all food safety is actually in China. It's very strict, much more stringent than the FDA in the US. We are at the hatchery. So now we can't always get from the sea, depend on the sea due to seasonal reasons and other reasons. So now they have done so much of research and they are able to have a hatchery. And in these hatcheries, they have these cucumbers that are brought up in the tanks. And here is one of these tanks that you will see. What you see, this is sea cucumber. These are the sea cucumber babies. And there are 10,000 sea cucumbers in each tank. Now the success rate is actually 10% in these tanks. So that means out of 10,000, probably you get about 1,000. And they keep it here for 3 months to grow. After 3 months, they take it to a nursery and grow for another 3 months. And then they take it to the sea. And there they have the sea farms where they are put into natural conditions in the sea. And there they keep it for about almost for it to grow up to 8 months to a year. And then they will start harvesting. By that time, the success rate has dropped to about 5%. So that means from 10,000, you probably get about 500. So this is the reality of this business. So this is how it is being done. So there are lots of tanks, but although there are lots of tanks, but what happens is the harvest you can get is very low. And this is the nature of the product. And they come to maturity to spawn eggs after 5 months. So after 5 months they are ready to spawn. So and they spawn almost every month, about 1 million eggs. But that is why they spawn so much eggs, but there is very little live young ones, despite the large spawning. So we move on from all these tanks that you will see. This is an industry that is labor intensive, that is also time consuming. And now here, these are what you can see. These are the farms. Now you will see the farms. See, they are 1 acre lots. And then there is a guard room. And then what they do is, they take from this nursery and put it back in those farms for it to grow, or catch from the sea and put it for them to grow naturally in a natural environment. So this is what you see in this lagoon. We are at the lab and we are looking at this baby sea cucumber, and that is shown through the camera through this laptop. How many days is this?
6 days.
This is a sea cucumber 6 days old. This is how you will see it. 6 days old, and then they stay in this nursery in these places until 3 months. After that, only in the next stage of going into this nursery, that is also in the sea. And after that, they take it to the big farm deeper in the sea. This is what you will see here. And this is a close-up. I can get as much closer I can get. Now that I have showed on the microscope the size of that sea cucumber, sandfish, now in this tank that you see, there is 1 million babies, sea cucumber babies. But of course you can't see, they are so tiny. But actually, as I mentioned earlier, after 3 months, you probably will have only like 10,000 pieces. So you can see the mortality rate and the success rate. So this is what they are trying to improve. You can't see anything. I have shown earlier the larger ones. Those are a month or two older. Up to 14 days they do well. After 14 days the mortality rate start increasing, and month by month they start decreasing drastically. I want to show what is being fed to the babies. Now actually you can't see. Now here, I don't know whether you can see or not. These are small tiny items called spirulina, and when I stir it, it's like dust. It's like dust, but it's a small creature where the sea cucumber will feed on, and I'm going to show it on the microscope from the lab. And here from the microscope from the lab, and this is what you really see. These are the spirulina. It's a small living object that the baby sea cucumber will feed on. This is what you see, very tiny. It is little above microscopic, but this is how you see it in the microscope. To give an idea what is being fed. This is called spirulina because this is how it looks, like a spiral. And this spirulina is produced locally by farmers to be used for. We are going to see a farm, sea cucumber farm, and now we have come to the lagoon, and this is what you see, the lagoon, and this is the boat we are going to go on, and going to the sea, and now finding ourselves to get into the boat and see. Okay, so one by one, as you can see, the messy water, a lot of the seaweeds also all over the place, and I'll have the next video on. So we are off now. We are not using the outboard motor. We have an outboard motor.
No, we will use later.
We will use later, but now it's because it's shallow, is it? Because of it's shallow, he's using a pole to push us into the lagoon, and very busy and active port, fishing harbor, and now so all of us are here gradually moving into the sea. Quite calm because of the lagoon, and so far fortunately no rain, and you can see far away there is a boat. We are not moving from side to side because we are trying to balance the boat in such a way, and in this boat you see all these birds are there. They are staying there trying to get a meal. So here it is, and പേരെന്നാ പേര് ധനുഷ് നല്ല പേര്. So this is Dhanush, going to be our captain of our boat. So and yes, this is seaweed, no? You can see a lot of inhalers. This is like a grass, am I correct? Seagrass. So he is the expert on these matters, Dr. Rochan. Okay, so we have left the shore a bit, and this is the shoreline. Since I'm also on the boat, it's rocking a bit, so get you an idea of shoreline. These are some modern buildings. The sea is marvelous. It feeds the world. So many species of things that we have not even discovered. We have looked into space but never gone deep into the sea. So yeah, so our journey will take some time. We are going to take about 20-30 minutes by outboard motor. So now we have started. quite a way from the shores, and now we are actually in these farms. These so-called farms are actually in the sea. They have put the nets right around, and this is how it is. And now you actually can't see the shoreline. It's very far, quite far, relatively far, but this is the shoreline. And so now we are come close to a farm, and these farms are set in the sea. So once again, using the long pole to navigate ourselves closer to these farms. So what they do is they cover an area of about an acre and put the nets right to the bottom, and then they catch these sea cucumber and put it inside these farms, and then they let them grow in the farm in a natural environment. There is actually no feeding done. So that is how it is. And as we get closer, probably we will be able to see a sea urchin in a natural environment. And there's a lot of this grass, and then these sea urchins tend to eat these things. So now here is pulling our boat, and it's not very deep. It's very shallow. It is said that up to this area from the beach there were lots of sea cucumbers, sandfish. However, due to harvesting, all that sea cucumber has disappeared. So now you have to go deep and far.
Inside no
Deep
need to
far.
go. You can catch and so.
Oh, കയ്യിലെടുത്ത് കാട്ടിങ്ങണ്ട.
So instead of going deep into the pond, he is going to bathe himself. Normally, actually, the sea cucumber you need to dive into the sea to get them, but there he is now finding them. He's catching one by one. He's coming to show us by just picking them from the sea, from the farm, from their pen. They call it a pen. Yeah, he's catching some of them. See, yeah, he's picking them one by one. So there he's picking them. So yeah, so he has brought this live. These are live sea cucumber. Yeah, he's picking them from the bottom. You can see out here. So these are live sea cucumbers. You can see for yourself. These are live. This is a live sea cucumber taken right from the sea. It's squirting. See, the moment you touch them, they into. And these are about 400 grams. About 400 grams. And they will probably shrink into about 50, 60 grams. They lose their body weight once the processing is done. And here, this is the calcium that they were trying to clean earlier. Oh, yes. There's a different variety, is it? Huh?
Same variety.
Same variety. Why is the difference in color? This one? Why there's something different? Same variety, no? Same. So this is.
Actually, the strips will be more visible.
මේකට ඇස් නෑ නේද? ඇස් තියනවද? නෑ. No, this doesn't have any eyes, but කට තියෙනවා නේද? කට
nostrils වලින් sense කරනවා.
Nostrils, they sense through the nostrils. And මේ කට කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? කට. Where is the mouth? That is the mouth. And this is the mouth.
Yeah, the mouth.
The mouth is here. This is mouth, and this is the anus. This is the anus. All right. So this is basically, it's a very not a complex creature. No eyes. That's the mouth. You can see. You can see the mouth, and then there's the anus where they will cut it and clean it. So this is the bottom of it, and here this is වතුරෙන් එළියට ගත්තොත් කොච්චර වෙලා යයිද මැරෙයිද?
Around 2 hours.
If you take it out, it will survive for about 2 hours in the open. If there is too hot, it will die. But now we are keeping them out for a little while. The sun is fairly hot, but not too bad. And you can see that this one, see, it's moving. It's upside down. Upside down, see, it's slowly turning. It's slowly turning to a different position. You see, it's slowly turning different position. It's turning. You see. So if you turn it upside down, it will move. It will slowly move. You see, it will start moving. It's moving. There, it's turning, slowly turning. There, that is how it is. So it has a life. If you take it out for about 2 hours, they will live. And after that, of course, and if it's too hot, of course, also they will not survive. And see, and in the sea, I'm looking in the water. මෙයාට පේන්න ඉන්නවද මෙතන එකක්? There. See, they can see it there. There. Caught one there. Actually, I can't even see, but his eyes are so sharp. He can see. You see. So this is the real experience. Now you can see this creature moving. They are moving. You can see them moving. So see, yeah, this is moving. And because of the glare of the sun, actually I hardly can see this. But now you see, it's moving. It's moving because it is very sunny, and it's a very sensitive creature. Gives an idea. Actually, it's quite, if you can jump into the water and take a bath, it's quite nice because the water is very warm. And here all of us are looking to see them in their natural environment here. And these poles are stuck on the ground, and you see the nets. And then that is how they are put in this inside this pen.
Can go back, no?
Yes.
Take a dam.
Yes. So now they are being collected one by one and put back. There. Thrown. Very roughly thrown into the sea, but I'm sure they are very happy about it. Yes.
Do you want to say any other?
No.
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 Okay. Good. There you go.
Okay, go for lunch.
All right. Yes.
Okay, so here have any seafood restaurant?
They
Already have prepared the lunch for us.
Okay. Lunch is ready for us.
Homemade.
Okay.
Homemade.
Yeah. So they have prepared lunch for us. So we are going to eat lunch now when you are sitting back. They have prepared us lunch. So this is basically what it is. Virtually the end of the video of this part, the whole thing. Now it's going to start. Started. Now heading back. Yes, I'm sure it's quite a learning experience for everyone who saw this video. On shore, and our boatman is slowly getting out of it. So he had a 25 horsepower outboard motor, and these are the other boats that are moored here, and you get an idea of these are the fishermen's houses. These are certain houses, and get an idea. And these are the nets they are drying. These are some of the nets they are drying, and this is the so-called lifestyle of these people. very simple, very humble, and taking a risk every day, going to the sea. And it's not an easy life. It's not an easy life. People don't see it, but this is all part of it. Captain, thank you very much. Thank you. So we thank him. That is his own boat, and he's very proud of it. Nandri, പോയിട്ട് വാരൻ. So all back on land now, and so here it is.